if I'm being completely honest, Acoustic Ren might be one of my favorite artists to listen to just in general. I love his street stuff, just kicking it with the music and just having a good time and just doing what he does, you know. So I came across this called Genesis. I want to say we checked out the original of the song, but I didn't know that there was an acoustic version live that he had also put up. So I wanted to make sure that we dove into this as well. Comment down below what you guys think. This one will definitely be coming out after his Money Game Part 3. I'm recording this probably 3 or 4 days before. I'm going to be trying to check out some of these Money Game riddles as well. Let me know if you guys won. I'm going to see, I don't know anything about it yet to really have a discussion about it, because today I want to say at 1 p.m. I think it unlocks. So I'm going to check it out and see what it's all about and see if I can have a little fun with it. If I do, and it's something that makes sense, I might try to make a video around it that you guys will see on my main channel. But until then, let's dive in. Ren, Genesis, see what my man does with this acoustic.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm putting life support, I've been put upon a high shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now.
The Connery bar is fire. I forget, see, it's been a while since I've heard this song. I like this. The way that he was ending the bars and going a little bit higher in tone, all that stuff.
I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark, people die late in the dark. No one was late for the ark, no one was late for the ark. Genesis rain and it rain when they start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. Not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Pain making my pain, waking it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the bags, it bit close. It's more malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, beast mode, Armageddon. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, lash a kilo, knee with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal, it's a swish whoop. I'm making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. If I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression.
That whole time is a curse and a blessing is so real. It's so real. It's a curse because it's almost like you don't have, now this is my own take on it. I don't know what his take is, but for me, I'd say that it's a curse because it's like there's not enough time in a day and time goes by so fast. And there's just so much stuff that I'd love to accomplish and want to accomplish. And then if you waste some of it, like in your early 20s or your whole 20s, like I feel like I did, and then you feel like you're constantly playing catch up, like that can really mess with you mentally. And it's something that you got to kind of just get over and put behind you so you can focus on what you want to accomplish. Otherwise, it takes up some of the you know, the time that you have because you're thinking about shit that just don't matter anymore. The past is the past. But it's hard to put it there sometimes. And so you have a constant battle. So for me, that would be like the curse of time. Or that'd be the cursing of time. And then at the same time, it's a blessing because like you're not guaranteed to be here. The amount of people that pass away, whether it's before they were ever even born, after they're born, as a kid, you know, as a young adult, the amount of ways that we can die It's crazy. The amount of ways that we can die is ridiculous. So for you to be here into your 20s, into your 30s, into your 40s, 50s, 60s, like it's like it truly is a blessing to have had that experience, to be able to create memories, to be able to create a family, to be able to be around the people that you love and make friends. And even if you're not having the greatest time in life, like it's a blessing still. It really truly is. And it's something that I feel like we don't really consider as much, right? Like you always see people, oh, there's this old guy, it's just some old guy. It's like, listen, you want to be that old guy one day. Maybe not him exactly, because maybe they're a little bit wild, crazy, whatever the case is, but you want to be them one day, because if they made it to say 60 years old, like that's lucky. In my opinion, that's lucky. That's not something that we all get to, especially nowadays when we have the shit food, especially in America. And you have so many problems, from heart disease to lung issues, from smoking, for like all these things that really will limit your ability to get to these ages, to be able to enjoy an older life. And then, you know, maybe you get there, but you're there in horrible shape. And so, you know, like you've got to understand that it's a blessing to have been here just as long as you are right now on Earth. And not a lot of people really make it there. If you think about all the people throughout the history of humans that have never made it to that point, it's crazy. Like it's not that long ago in the past, the oldest age people were getting to was probably like 35, 40, maybe 50 at the most. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a point where 35 was the peak age. And then it was like people were dying after that. Now we're lucky that we've changed and got healthcare, and we can get to the 70s and 80s, 90s. Some people get to 100, you know. And now whether or not you want to get there is another question, because some people are not very operational, but it's something that you've got to take for granted. Like the age that I'm at, like 1,000 years ago, probably wasn't an age that people ever saw. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy when you really think about it. So this stuff that you got to take into account. And then another way that you can say that time could be a curse for some people, I guess, would be like, you know, you can look at it like if life is going horribly for you, you know, like I don't want to really, you know, I don't want to get super negative, but I was just gonna say, like, if something happened to you, where say you're almost in like a vegetative state, right? And there's nothing that you can do, like that time, but you're mentally there. That has to be the biggest curse in the world, because now you it's just nothing but time until you get to that next stage, until you can finally, you know, pass away. Now I want to say in some situations like that, obviously you have the ability to you know, make a decision. And I could be wrong. When I say vegetative state, that usually means that your mind is not there as well. So I guess what I'm trying to think is like your body no longer works, right? Or you've done something to like really mess yourself up, but you're here. And so they're not going to just end your life. And in a lot of places, they don't even allow that. And so then you just have to kind of live through life that way. And this is getting really depressing. So I'm going to just get away from that topic. But you know what I mean about the initial curse and the blessing of, like, you know, time and stuff like that. That would be my take on it. And I'm sure there's some other ways that you could look at it, but comment those down below.
Beast mode Armageddon. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, lash a kilo, knee with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal. It's a switch whoop. I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the ultimate lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. If I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. No one was late for the arc. No one was late for the arc. Genesis rain and they rain when they start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. No, 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 no,
That was amazing. I love his acoustic stuff live. Like it's just got a certain feel to it. His ability to perform is just on a whole different level for me. It's on a whole different level for me. That was amazing. That was amazing. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this. If by chance there's some other stuff I missed, let me know. Now, a lot of his reactions are still on my main channel, Duane TV, but we've been doing a lot here on Duane Reacts as well. So between the two places, I feel like we've touched on almost all of his videos and stuff. I even started to dive into some other unreleased shit. I didn't realize it was on a channel that some people have told me were uploading stuff that he didn't necessarily want out there like that, so I've been trying to avoid doing reactions to that stuff as much as I want to. But I check out some of the music every once in a while just because I just like listening to it, but I've been trying not to do the reactions if that's not something that he wants people to do, and that's what I've heard. So I appreciate you guys. Leave those comments, and I will catch you in the next video, homies.